Hey guys, what's up? Hello, welcome back to another video of the Scuffed Iron Man series. In the last episode, we just did like the major arena, or not major arena, we did the magic training arena, and we finished off the Lumber Diary, which got us the Explorer Rings 3, which gives unlimited teleports to the Falador farming patch. And we don't have 65 rune crafting, so we can't get the Ardoon Cloak 3 for unlimited Ardoon farming patch teleports. But that's good enough, because I think just having this one's well enough for what we want to do. And this episode we're supposed to just start getting on a farming grind and get a bunch of thieving in it. And this is the inventory I'm going to be holding on to. But before I really explain how I'm going to go through this, I want to check my miscellanea. Oh, we still have a lot of money in here. Let's check the resources. Nice lot of resources. Send it right to the bank. And we're going to put another 1 mil inside miscellanea, because we should make just that much amount back from thieving. And let's go to the farming guild and I'll start off explaining what we're gonna do from here. So our plan is to start just doing a bunch of herb runs. I should actually just be at the bank to like show how many herbs we have. I was just standing there, but I forgot. But yeah, we should be just doing a bunch of herb runs. We're just gonna be focusing on just planting our ranars, and we have a lot of irits, avantos, all these herbs that I have not got around to because I usually do like just a few at a time. And we're ignoring like limp roots and like the allotments because I'm not into that kind of farming run yet. I just want to do herbs. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna be just doing our generic herb run, which is like Canifis, Ardeen, Falador, Hosidius, and the farming guild. But we're also gonna add Catherby, just additional like farming spot we want to do. And we're also gonna be using Trollheim because it has a indiseasable herb patch. So that means no matter what we plant there, it will never die. So we're gonna be using our Ranars there. Same with Hosidius, because in Hosidius our herbs don't die there either. So this is going to allow us to have maximum yield on the Ranars, and the chance of it dying just is almost, or it is 0. And Catherby is a new one too, and there's other allotments like on Weiss, and I forget where else, but I do not really want to work on getting the transportation methods there, and by doing that, it also loses a few minutes of XP we could be getting for thieving. And before we want to start, we want to clear this Addis plant that I used a long time ago and I didn't really get any value out of, and we're going to plant a new one. And by planting this now, we should have around 3 to 5 days, or 3.5 days, where we get 5% yield on everything we have. So if you stack that with the magical psychotars we have, we'll have a plus 15% yield on everything, and excluding all like the achievement diaries we have like at Falador and Hosidius. But so what we're gonna do is just do our generic herb run right now. I'm gonna probably just grab all this, and once I finish all these ones right now, I'll show you what we do right after that. I've actually never really grown a herb up here before, so this is going to be our first time doing this. So we can place our Ranar here, and let me just drop all these weeds, give back our sunbathing tool leprechaun his rake back. And from here, what we do is we teleport to our house, which should be in Polynevich now. And what we do after this is run straight down. We'll put on our rogue gear again. I think I remember how to do this. Put the blackjack back on. I should probably go trade in some of my salmon for real salmon so we can start just blackjacking. And we're gonna just blackjack for the next hour and a half because it takes about 80 minutes for, is it down here? Who does it? Oh, it's the guy up here. And it takes about 80 minutes for the herbs to fully grow. So we're gonna thieve for 80 minutes, we farm for like 10 minutes, and rinse and repeat. We're gonna do this non-stop until my arm starts to give out. And if I remember this correctly, it's to knock him out and pickpocket twice. And then I can repeat. And we do this non-stop. And we're getting into the rhythm again, but I am still just need to like get to like the clicking distance. Still messing up a lot. But soon we'll be getting those big XP numbers. I mean, we're hovering around like 100k an hour right now, but this should be able to get a lot higher. I forgot to wear like my rogue outfit this entire time, but it wasn't that long. At least I set this remembered like put it on every single time, so we can maximize the amount of money we get from this. And I think it might increase our knockout chance. Who knows? Blackjacking is so fun when like they actually like go down on the first hit and like you get the rhythm consistently. But this is just, I don't know. We've been doing this for half an hour and we just got like, I don't know, like 50 more hours of this to go. So this is gonna be fun. I mean, hopefully we'll get faster. Like, if we can get like 200k speed, like XP an hour, that would be like a big milestone for us. I accidentally attacked or pickpocketed again when I went to stop and go reheal. So, well, first of many deaths. And the first level of the grind, 73 thieving. And I made it to the end of the rotation where I farm my seaweed after some birdhouses and planting my herbs. And I just need to rinse and repeat this for the next, I don't know, long time. But I actually should tweak my inventory because, as you saw earlier, it was kind of messy. And then I even banked to like just clean it up and reset it. So I think we'll figure it out. We just need to tweak it a little bit, maximize a little bit more space, and just, I don't know, maybe we don't even need to carry like 2 sets because we bank every single time anyway. So high pufferfish. But yeah, I mean, trial and error, and we will get more efficient as like we see fit. Well, I also need to get some more sand eventually. I should do my daily buckets of sand from Bert, but maybe I forget about that, or maybe I won't. Who knows? Also, I forgot to mention we had like 94 more seaweed spores to go through. So 2 seeds every time we do herbs. So 40 something more hours of this. Exciting. Let's see how many levels we do. Also, it's up to like how efficient and adamant about like doing thieving because I am taking too many breaks in between, and I shouldn't. Every time I take a break, I lose XP. And a good byproduct of just this thieving technique and blackjacking in general is just like I could just use all this like low healing food that I'd never really touch, and eventually it'll clear up a big space. So like 200 more salmon or 300 more salmon to go. We started with like 400, and then after this we go to our tunas, and after that lobsters, swordfish, and whatever else I want to use, because I don't know. I mean, I like just using sharks and karam wands. We don't really use monkfish, but you know, eventually I think we need to get back on the fishing grind. And I really don't want to do like fishing or woodcutting yet because I want the dragon harpoon or I want the dragon axe. And also for mining too, I want the dragon pickaxe before we get to those grinds, because even though they're going to be like the really slow, I need to open a space. Even though they're the really slow AFK ones, except for Temperos, because Temperos might be just more attentive than the other ones. Just those are like the highest and best gear that I could obtain for like those 3 skills. And I mean, they'll just be effective for the long run, even though there's nothing to look forward to at that point. But I don't know. We'll go back to Slayer probably after this whole mess is over, and hopefully get like KBD or like worms again, and we get those drops. Or Dagonoths. Dagonoths would be fun because we need the Berserker ring and the Archer's ring still. But for now, I'll be upskirting this Menophyte thug and knocking him out. 74 thieving. I'm not going to finish my farm run today, but we just hit a milestone of 50 million total XP. And I wonder how, we're probably not going to get to 60 million this episode, but you know, that's a big milestone for us, and we're just going to keep on going. But for now, I'm going to take a break. My arm is very tired, and I can't believe we're going to do this for like another like 40 hours. I was planning on just keep doing blackjacking until I finish up this entire seaweed spore stack, but I was just planting my seaweed for the night, and I just got like an extra like 7 from just the random spawns. So that just prolongs how long I need to do this dumb task. I mean, maybe eventually I'll switch to Ardu Nights because it's just like less click intensive, and it's just more, not passive, but it's just like, yeah, not click intensive. But you know, blackjacking is good money, fast XP, so we'll just try to keep going till my arm gives out. In the beginning, I think I was showing how many seeds we have, but I completely forgot to show what our herb tab looks like. Unless I did, I don't remember at this point. But here's our herb stack right now, 84 ranners. We already did a few like farming runs so far already. And what, I was at like 92 seaweed spores the other time, but now it just keeps going up because those random spawns are more aggressive for some reason. I remember I was just trying to AFK, just trying to get a bunch of seaweed spores, but they were never spawning. Unfortunately, now we get them, so we're just going to try to outspeed all of these. But yeah, we can. Here's the current herb stack, and let's see if we compare it to the end. Obligatory lamp that goes straight onto Herblore. And I was thinking about it, I was like, this rock requires the hard Fremennik tasks or the hard Fremennik diary to actually get up there, but we're actually pretty close to doing it. Like, it's just doing a few tasks and we have all the requirements for it, and it should save my trip for like, I don't know, an extra like 20 seconds. So maybe I just go bust that out right before I get back to thieving. Tease the saber tooth over this spiky pit. Oh, he made it. Get across. Go back across. Catch a saber-toothed cat. And if I dismantle it, make a super defense in the Fremenic Providence, but not in Relica, so right on the outskirts. I think this should work. Mine 5 adamantite ores in Jatizo. Teleport to Waterbirth Island. I've been paying to use the blast furnace every time, which isn't too expensive, but apparently if you have over 60 smithing, you can use the blast furnace for free. And that will save me just a few bucks down the road. And actually I thought I had it, but I need 75 thieving to do the last one, to steal from this gem stall, and we have 80k more XP to go, so I mean we're pretty close to it. So let's get this level and we'll get a reward out of this too. So by the time we get to our next herb run, we probably can just do this Fremenic Diary and get it over with. First I gotta bank my stuff. 75 thieving, and now we could pick gem stalls from the Keldergrim, and let's go get that done. And I think our herb should be good by now too. Plus we also put on our tracker to track all the XP we get from 75 thieving. So let's see how far we get. I'm like kind of AFK, like clicking this thing. But I don't know. Like I still think we'll get maybe we hit 80 at least or more. I mean, well, yeah, like I said, I'll still be doing this for all the spores we have. Grab a gem somehow, and now we finished all the Relica hard diary. Now let's just go get our rewards really fast. And for completing the hard Fremenic Diary, we get a few cool things. So we get this lamp per usual, which everybody knows goes on to Herblore. And we also get that shortcut right in Trollheim for that little herb patch, which I'm going to run to right now. And we also get those lunar spells, which is really nice. In the tan leather ones, like, alright, because, I mean, it's easier than just run to the store all the time because we carry a lot of weight. And the recharged Dragonstone is kind of cool, but it's at 89 magic. We only have 80 magic, so kind of not that important. Plus, we don't even use that much Dragonstone jewelry anyway. But yeah, I mean, this is a little nice quality of life change, and we're gonna run up this little hill, and we're gonna plant our ranners. This is so much nicer than just going through the whole inside area, stronghold area. I mean, eventually we can get those like basalts to teleport us here, but till then, this saves us a few more seconds. Another lamp straight onto Herblore. 76 thieving. We actually figured out that like when you actually have like stuff in your inventory, like disposable like food, so like I keep like these jugs inside my inventory, so instead of getting coin pouches, there's a chance they're just like not getting being stunned, so our XP rates are actually a lot higher. So like if you see it, we're actually at 140k. We were actually at like 165k like with full attention, but you know, like earlier we were only getting like 80s and 100. But so this is actually kind of cool. Like it's kind of a weird technique I need to get used to, but the XP is pretty good. And also 77 thieving. Obligatory book of knowledge that goes you know where. We're getting a lot of like random events for XP this episode. 78 thieving. Weekly tiers of runecraft with a 10% additional experience from the hard diary, and no level this time, but a clean 2000 XP remaining. 79 level 80 thieving, and another level 80 to our collection and pickpocket heroes. I don't think we'll ever do that, but another level 80. 81 and another level 80 to our collection, hunter. And we can do 5 traps at a time at a herbivore on Fossil Island if we want to do herbivore yet, but probably not yet. We have a lot of herbs from these herb runs we've been doing. And now we need another 50 more hours till the next hunter level if I do birdhouses all the time. And because I can, beginner casket and medium casket. I don't remember how I got this hard clue scroll, but it's still the same for the Lava Dragon's task from last time. And apparently you need to get it and bury them on Lava Dragon Isle. Okay, and we get the casket, and here we go, our first ever master casket that took us 40 minutes. I'll drop those, and Shazian Hood. Ooh, wait, actually wait. Are any of these? I don't think any of this is good. Hey, but hey, our first master casket. And I just noticed that I just did a whole monologue, but yeah, I think I'm done with thieving for a while. We got a total of 1,800 thieving from this because my arm is on fire and I don't think I can take this anymore. But anyway, we got a lot of herbs from the herb runs we've been doing. So like if you see here, we have like over 1,000 ear leaves because I've been primarily just planting ear leaves. We have a bunch of ranars and snapdragons we've been growing, and we've been slowly getting everything else, but I haven't gone around to it. But the big thing that we want to focus on is that we have 2,700 giant seaweeds and some buckets of sand, which I need to get more buckets of sand. And I'm thinking I'm gonna take a break from blackstring. My arm can't take it anymore, and it's like on the brink of giving out. And we've been doing it in little sprints of like an hour to 3 hours, but I can't take it. So I was thinking we have money in miscellanea, and I'll put another million in miscellanea because we just been making a crap ton of money from Menophyte thugs. We have actually pickpocketed 10,500 Menophytes and a good amount of money from it. And while we do like other stuff like super glass make and fletching, we'll just keep doing our herb runs, and we'll just keep getting more herbs, and we'll see where that goes from there. So yeah, we got a lot done, and we have a lot more to do now. And this is going to be a nice little break for me. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.